her.
I'm like,
Look at her face. Ugh. Sneaky. She's like a Chucky doll. Get her out of here. Got the nerve to be talking about Angela. Oh, we didn't get there yet.
nope, we ain't get there yet, twin. Get your no speed shoes on. So this is broke Edie coming in with her little struggle box of tissue. So what's your thoughts on that? And she talking about the event planner who turned out to be a decorator. Blame everything, her event, her disaster event, on that lady.
Broke Edie. Didn't she pull up in a Rolls Royce or something and you came out with one
She got
Charlie
a
fish?
Hermes. She got her orange. I think she had an orange Hermes bag. Yeah.
So you got your little Birkin bag and all you could pull out of there was enough money to get one box of Kleenex and some off-brand toilet paper? Like some and it lied and said that somebody's gonna bring some later. You're broke. It's okay. Look, I mean, I don't want to see all this humbleness on Housewives of Atlanta. I thought we was bringing the money back. It's too humble for me. Like, girl, you trying to fake it till you make it. The
Those
bag is
two right there, they giving, but she ain't. She the only
right.
one not giving in the scene.
And I mean, look, all them cases of water, like, girl, she could have easily said, look, I'm out of town that day. I ain't gonna make it. Lie. I don't care. Don't come on camera with this and be like, this is all I can fit in my car. Girl, you a liar. The truth ain't in you. Like, you don't got it. Like, you couldn't even fill up the box. And when Shamia shook that stuff out, like, girl, shook it out in front of everybody. Like, let's see what's in here. This box feels bare and naked.
It's very light. Is like you said, it was bare and naked.
One item slipped out, and it was like, girl, a half open box of tissue. Dollar General, Dollar Tree didn't have nothing. No sale nowhere. Like, you couldn't even get the big John, like the big. You had the little slim, like, oh, here's 2 slim rolls of toilet paper, the 1 ply. Like, girl, please. And then want to be sitting there talking like, you said you had more stuff. Go get it. Where is it?
Okay, yeah, because people will be there in an hour. She a liar.
Liar.
Yeah, that's what I said. Dun. What's your thoughts on this sit down that they finally had?
Drew was getting
the future together. And black of it all, and
Drew getting the girls together this episode. That was some go naked hair though. Portia, I don't think Portia wears go naked hair. That's why she didn't know.
I was thinking that too. I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't said it in my review, but I was like, oh, girl,
she
you know you on her.
That's why she can't tell that it looks like horsehair. She don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
She don't wear it.
I would not be surprised, honey.
It's giving plastic Barbie doll, but not the Barbie, like the off-brand Barbie. But
she's giving that. I think her wig is giving that Vivica Fox. You know that Vivica Fox collection.
That's a Vivica Fox synthetic. Vivica said, "Leave me out of this. I got better quality hair."
Shake and go from the beauty supply.
That wasn't even no shake and go. Shake and go said, "Wait, not so fast. You got to brush that one out." Please don't. But these two, Portia not taking accountability again. Drew really didn't drag her to hell like she could have, because I would have been turning Portia every which way. Well, since we talking about stuff, what's going on with you and Simon? Let's get to the bottom of it. Since we talking about stuff, surprise, I have Fallon here. She wants to join us. Like, you got to really, but Drew held her own. She ain't letting her get away because she said, wait a minute, you met with Ralph. So I don't want to hear it. I want you to keep the girls together. Like, get Portia off of here. Let this be Portia last season.
Yeah. Yes, she ran especially after she heard Future and Drew clocked her about her own divorce she going through, assignment of it all. So yeah, she, like I said, she was a runner. She's a track star. She left the scene. She doesn't deal with real things, real feelings, real emotional things. So it is what it is. So we are, so this is where we left off. We were starting. So we at Speaker Box Kelly house, and she is talking to the girls. Says she going to Grenada work trip or whatever, and she will miss their first day of school. And due process, she said, what's his name? Oh my God, Lamont. Okay, start with L. Yeah, Uncle Lamont can might take them. to school, and one of the twins like, that's fine, as long as they don't think that's our daddy or something. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Girl, your daddy wish she looked like that. We seen your daddy.
Ooh.
Your daddy.
That's like, ooh.
Your daddy would be. I would rather, but
Hey,
okay.
Mama Mac.
Mama Mac.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's a good looking man. Okay. He's a nice looking man, but yeah. So she talked to the girls, told they gonna miss school. She had all her babies right there, even the little pink thing. You can barely see her face. So she went to go talk to Lamont.
Wait, I didn't notice the dog was there. Why?
Oh my God!
Why did you point that thing out?
I was gonna say, you know, Candy go crazy.
It
over
looked
that
like
dog,
something else. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, that's the dog. As I'm looking at it,
poor
like,
dog.
I hate the dog.
My husband pointed out, he said, what the F is that? He said, what the F is that? He said,
your husband
for real? Yes, that's real, yes. He said, God.
Not your husband said, what's that?
Yeah.
Right.
He wondered, was it real? He thought it was fake. Because, like, why?
Oh, yeah, they do be having little fake dogs.
Like, why?
No, that's real.
Why is it colored like
that? Poor dog looks horrible.
Someone needs to call animal control.
He ain't got lashes.
Just dumb.
And spots. It has leopard spots.
Why the top of her areolas was showing? Did y'all you see it? Like, why? The top, the rim was showing.
Too much today.
It was like kind of overspilling a little bit. Yeah.
I'm like, Kelly, do you not know what size you wear?
No, because she just got them. She don't know.
Done. She wants them exposed. They're new.
They still a little swollen.
You got 4 daughters.
It's not fitting in its right size clothes.
You got 4 daughters. Girl, no ma'am.
She said the cameras are rolling and they're gonna be showing.
And it's nasty.
That's what I'm saying. In her marriage, she must have been wearing turtlenecks, like I said the last time. I'm like, what the heck? She must have been.
Yep.
You think she was covered up?
Why?
She must have also been wearing an eye mask when she married him, but it's not that great.
Oh Lord.
Baby, you there?
All right. Not legally blind.
And then you're going on this trip and you don't have to let down one person. You let down 4 people. Not that the children. I know.
Yeah, I'd have had to get there a day.
One,
just for the first day.
1, but 4 that you're not taking to school because of this trip.
I know it's a work trip.
Well, it's a work trip.
Yeah, this is her job. I would have been a day late though.
Yeah, just one day. That's
I would have been a day late. Yes.
She's supposed to be hosting, and that's the crazy. She's originally the host.
Mia would have had to hold it down.
Exactly.
I got 4 kids. See?
Yeah, she got to work.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I mean
look, you got a village.
On the first day, I was like, "Where I gotta take them?" Like, I gotta make sure everything where
Yeah.
On the first day,
because he should be doing a ride along for the first day with her to make sure he got everything situated.
Right.
I'm like, if they going to different schools,
how it's going to go?
Yeah, she said 3 different schools.
Right.
No, I mean, if they going to like a new school, like like a new area.
He probably ain't been doing it. So
yeah, I was gonna say, I don't sound like he's responsible for it. Not for drop off, maybe for pickup. Because he was like, what time? 7 something for the first one? I was like, oh, Lord.
Yeah, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
That's I probably wouldn't even ask him. I probably would have really asked like a family member, unless she doesn't live around any family.
Yeah. It sounds like maybe, sometimes you'd be like, oh, I'm running late. Can you pick up from school? And they'd be on the list and say he's maybe been over there.
A lady name. I didn't know her name.
Well, what about this helper sitting right here? She can't pick them kids up, drop them off, pick them up. Like,
I don't know if that's the lady she was talking about, because when she talked to the girl, she said some woman name. I couldn't.
No, she said Uncle Lamont.
Yeah, and then she said another woman or a lady.
Yeah, maybe them two.
It was like
the one standing right here, the Candy going off on.
I'm not sure. That's why I was like, I didn't want to say it. I'm like,
I didn't want to know why she said.
I was focused on Lamont because he's talking about.
Lamont take my kids to school.
He talked to Mark as.
Lamont cannot take my daughter to school. I'm sorry. He cannot. He cannot.
What? No days or just first day? No days. Yeah.
You got to take my kids. Hell, 4 girls.
Well, he's not watching them. He said there's supposed to be another lady. She did say another lady's name that's watching him.
Right.
She said
That's what I'm saying.
And then
I
he's
don't know
got
if
to
it's
take
that
them to
lady.
school.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah,
if it's
I'm
that
not
lady.
sure either because I didn't
But
put
it
the names
seems like
together.
she's already had him around them anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like she probably. Yeah.
Candy said absolutely not. To
Yeah.
each his own.
That's what I said. To each his own.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Lamont had expressed that he talked to Mark, just trying to talk to him to like
Get him
be
to do the
good
right
with
thing.
Kelly for his co-parenting, and basically he just said F them kids, F Kelly and F them kids, basically. And she kind of got got emotional about it.
He can't have Kelly, then he don't want the kids.
It's like they a package deal, which is weird.
It be like that sometimes.
Kelly, so he wants to hurt her. About how else will he get at her? He's gonna get at her through their kids. If she trusts Lamont over their father, that's a problem. Because it's like, why is she calling him over the father? But I mean, maybe he needs to stay.
Well, now we see why she ain't. And then he has a restraining order anyway, so he might not be able to.
But she seemed like she was willing to, because she was disappointed. Like, oh, like he doesn't even want to. Like, no, he don't.
I think moving forward,
I don't know if the restraining order is temporary.
Oh, okay. I think moving forward, she wanted them to have some type of relationship.
Yeah, you can drop the restraining order if you want to. Yeah. This isn't like a case that the state picked up, so she can drop it if she wanted to work with him. But I wouldn't want to. But
yeah, that's what I said. I don't know if she could drop it. I don't know if it was temporary because it's an expiration date on temporaries. So yeah.
It sounds like that one maybe was the one that the judge put on there because she was acting crazy in the court.
Right. That could have been.
I think he overstepped his boundaries. Or he should have kept that shit to himself, because you know what this man did to me. You know this man had me sleeping in the closet. You know this man threatened me in court. You said out your mouth that I am going through a tough relationship. Why would you ask this man to do anything or ask or talk to anything about me and my why? And then why would you
probably as a man trying to get you to do right by your kids? Because I think, as a single mom, she's crying she probably don't give a F, but at the end of the day, you're feeling bad that your kids are going to feel like they dad don't want nothing to do with them, don't want to be bothered. Like, I don't, but I don't want my kids to feel like that.
That's why she knew that before he said anything. That's why he wasn't, the daddy ain't asked. That's why he's been asked. She already knew what type time this man is on. So if I'm asking you to take my kids to school, if you're over here, that means he ain't got ish to do with my kids.
But it sounds like he had this conversation prior to her asking him. It sounds like he had the conversation. Like he knew what it was, but maybe if I'm coming to him man to man and we have some type of relationship, then maybe that'll inspire him to at least try to get back on the right path. And that man said, "Get away from me with this Apollo."
And in my absence, hell no. No.
That's what it sounded like to me too. But she does sound really exhausted. Like she sounds like she's tired. She doesn't 4 kids by herself. She sounds exhausted. Like, and he probably he seemed like he has good intentions.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he had good intentions.
Don't ask him no more though.
Well, he could have kept that to himself because I already know. He didn't have to tell me that. I already knew. That's why he's not. That's why you were asking, Mont.
Well, when he said I talked to Mark or Marcus or whatever his name is, she was like, "Oh, really?" Like she was curious to see what he had to say.
Yeah, no.
We on a TV show though, and we got to talk about her life. So I mean,
to tell another man what they're supposed to do, because if he's not doing it on his own, I don't need you to do it. If somebody got to encourage you to do something, I don't need you to do it. You don't really want to.
Sometimes it works though, Candy. I'm not gonna hold you. Sometimes a brother got to check his own brother. Like, yo, you messing up. Sometimes it works, but it's not working with Mark crazy. He seemed a little cray. Okay, so
this Negro got me sleeping in the closet. I don't want him nowhere near nothing. Okay.
And like she said, you don't
have to be about Kelly. It's just about his children.
Kids.
No.
Yeah. I mean, she can just, this is video proof that she's willing to work with Mark, even though he put her through hell. Like to see their kids. So it's like he doesn't want to. So she can't force
him. And then that's the thing. And I hate to throw this off on that Bella Khalees and Kiari. When she said, "I want my daughter to have the love of her father," girl, if that man wanted to love his daughter and love on his daughter, he would do it without you having to make it comfortable for him and access to your house. If he wanted to see his daughter and love on his daughter genuinely, you don't have to make no provisions for this man. I don't believe in forcing nobody to do a doggone thing. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it.
I don't believe in forcing nobody to do nothing.
I don't believe in it. And
I believe that too.
If they want it, they want it. And you make
you're gonna be on child support. That's what you're gonna do. But
people are gonna disappoint you in life. Let them learn now. You're gonna be disappointed. Hate to say it.
I mean, they're already
people and a man. People that you trust.
Yeah, them kids ain't crazy. Their kids ain't stupid.
They're gonna disappoint you. They need to learn that now. They need to be teaching kids now, Kelly. People gonna disappoint you in life.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they feeling it. I mean, it's been like months.
Once they look back, then they'll know that the mom, that she did everything she could possibly do. So it's like, I mean, they'll know. But I mean, and it still seems like it's new and fresh too. So she's still trying
I hope you quenched your thirst, DeMarcus. I hope you quenched your thirst.
Yeah, and this is not something personal for me because I ain't never had to deal with that. But I see my best friend goes through this. I see, and I hate it to the core. I
hate it too.
It irks my spirit.
I just didn't have no problem with Lamont approaching him because in the after show she did say he's the one that hired Lamont for being a publicist when they worked together for their businesses.
Tell me that because I already knew the nigga. Excuse my. Go on to that thing, Claudia.
And I feel like if men don't check, if nobody checked them, then it would have been like, oh, why isn't nobody checking this man?
Right.
So it's like,
he tried.
At least he did it. So it's like, all right, well, I try. I'm not saying nothing else, but at least he did it.
Right. He did.
Don't tell me shit. Excuse me. Because I already know. I don't need you.
It's a show, though, Candy. We got to talk about the lady life.
I don't need to upset my makeup. Don't do that.
They filming.
I already know. That's why I asked you.
I mean, you might already know, but let's get it on film. Like
she didn't know how he would respond to him, another man. She didn't know how he would react to him. So it's like, okay, well, now that your friend or another man try to tell you, like, I want to hear what you have to say.
Maybe if the law can't make
now it's like, okay, well, it don't matter who it is.
Child, I hired you. Right. Who are you? That would have seemed like Mark probably would say, baby, I hired you to do a job. I pay you a salary. Yeah, no. Move on, because I didn't got in my... I don't believe
we're going to move on. We're going to let Candy Love cool off.
I don't believe in forcing people.
I don't believe forcing people either. It's okay to have a conversation, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep that shit to yourself.
Can't not keep your shit to yourself, and you just gonna let it resolve itself.
No, just don't. I already know, so don't tell me.
Because if she found out that he talked to him,
maybe she didn't already know.
If she found out he talked to him and he didn't tell her later on, that would be a problem.
If you got to ask,
that's what I said.
Mark ain't available. Okay.
That's what I said in my solo review. I'm say real quick. Like, I don't know how I feel about Lamont because he friends with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to feel about that for us, like relaying information back and forth. So that's got to be that could be a tough spot for a person like him.
Yeah,
you met them together, and now it's like
right.
You're trying to be cordial with both, but that don't always work. So it's like you pick a side, or you got to pick a side.
But he did the right. I think he did the right thing by telling her, "Don't be sitting there chit chatting and don't tell me." I would rather.
Yeah, I agree.
Me too.
So we at the airport with the ladies. What's the name? Angela said this their first time meeting. Phaedra. And Angela said she gonna try to get to know Phaedra for herself instead of like about what she heard on the streets. You know what I'm saying? But we see in Phaedra confessional how she's saying that Angela is the oldest looking young woman she ever seen.
Not too much on Angela.
Not so fast.
She got that whole show on her back. Angela look younger.
Girl you used to wear.
Okay, thank you.
Baby,
I said I'm gonna remind you every time, ho, what it is. Well, this is your original face.
Right.
And let's not be confused because I thought Angela was older also, but it was never about her face. She has a beautiful face. Her face card is okay. And then it was her attitude and her way of her carrying herself.
She cares her
older. Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Even if her face did look older, like Phaedra, I don't care. You don't look. You was looking like a first lady. Like I said in my review, like you who are
And
you
that's
gonna
a
tell
good
me?
picture, child. That's a good
That is a
picture.
really good.
In my solo review, I'm like, girl, you was 2 shades darker. Like, is it the lighting or is it the foundation or is you skin bleaching? I was asking a legit question. I was like,
bleach and blonde wigs. Now she got a new makeup artist, and now she think like, girl, she just wanted to throw shade and just didn't have nothing else. Like if that's the best you can do, then you need to go back where you came from, sister.
Exactly. I'm like, you coming in throwing shade, they did nothing to you.
Right. Angela literally said, I'm gonna, give her a clean slate and make my own opinion. And that's what you do. When you Phaedra, let's not.
Phaedra is a confessional gangster. That's why I said her and Portia. I said in my solo review, her and Portia is a confessional gangster. I'm like, I like to see you say that in that woman's face. See how it holds. Okay.
Phaedra look like Betty, like Donald Stubbs from Cleveland. Yeah, she look like that lady.
Don't do that.
Ass down somewhere. Raising Rollo and Cleveland Brown.
Oh Lord, don't do that to not the Clevelands.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. So they made it to Grenada. They made it to Grenada. They
Donald Stubbs.
Shamia lost. Her bag is back in Atlanta.
Crazy.
I was like, ooh. Why? That's one of the nightmares. That's why I'm like, I be trying to put everything on the carry-on, like the mains. That's the nightmare. So, but yeah, they made it.
I would have been panicking. Like.
That's why you always got to put the essentials on your carry-on.
That happened to me
once. Draws,
I was gonna lose my mind, yeah.
Toothpaste or toothbrush or something.
What if you only got your personal item or whatever and no carry-on?
You can't put no drawers in there. At least a different dress or something.
I mean, you can go buy some drawers, just the outfits.
Roll it up.
You're like, you didn't get purse.
With fashion that she be bringing, baby, I'm glad she left. That the shit got left in there.
Oh,
Candy.
She just gonna buy some more stuff that's tacky, so it really don't matter. Like, her fashion taste is her fashion taste.
I'm just not feeling Shamia no more. I've been done with her for a couple episodes.
I'm not feeling her
I see that.
Boy, it was these men on stilts. I was like, oh my God. Ugh. Of course, they was sticking their tongue out. They was doing what they was doing, and one dude was like, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'm like.
Yeah, because look at Phaedra and Drew got their tongue out. Yikes.
Okay.
Church finger. Hit it.
Oh, sound went out.
Oh, her sound went out. Oh Lord. Okay. Talk about these crazy folks.
I know. I was like, why would it go out right here?
I know at this part. Candy, you don't got nobody to cuss out right quick.
But I didn't like since we're here. When Phaedra was like, well, who got beef? Like, Phaedra, why are you here? You come
in the mess.
You just shouldn't be here.
Like, you gonna call Angela the old girl? You look like a character. Like, you don't even look like a real person. You look like a damn Cabbage Patch doll, or like one of them little AI cartoon things. That's what she looked like. Like, Phaedra, you don't even look like a real human being.
Nope.
But with your new face. Then you come on here and it's just like, who got beef? And it's like, okay, once you find out who has beef, then what? Then what's next?
Right.
Well,
like, there's no sense in bringing Phaedra in this close to the end of the season because she doesn't know anybody. Right.
What are you
and like most said, like I always said that she's a confessional gangster. So it's like, so you're gonna go back to your confessional and talk trash there?
Okay. Nobody wants you, Phaedra. Nobody want you here. Nobody cares. I hope I'm not. I'm invited and not one. Don't nobody want you here. Shamia was being kind to you and save face on the camera because I'm sure she didn't want you to be there. Because like
that's why she had what's her name? Oh yeah, Kelly. You could come.
Evil. She's evil. I do not like this lady.
And the fact that she came and it's like she gets a nice room, and then y'all coincidentally is it a coincidence?
Yeah.
That y'all got Drew on the bed.
Is it a coincidence?
Baby, listen. Oh.
Yeah. I don't care for her.
Yeah, hear me?
You got an echo.
Baby, yes, come on and tag Shamia Morton, okay?
Right. And then Shamia got the nerve to be, she tagged me, but we didn't even get the room situation. It's
that
like
was so stupid. Like, why are we sharing
I'm
rooms?
so sick of them doing this with the damn rooms. I'm so tired of the rooms.
Fine, the rooms seem pretty nice, but why are you pairing these people up? Like, I don't think it's gonna make for more mess. Like, we want to actually see the girls having fun. Like, put in Drew with Cynthia and all that. Like, who put these people? Why y'all? And then Cynthia being like, I'll just take Drew. Like, I'll just
Production.
But what did Drew do to anybody? Drew ain't did nothing to
nobody.
Like, really?
They've been making Drew the punching bag.
That's why when Kelly said it later, I was like, she got beef with everybody here, like except Cynthia.
And Drew should have said, who the F I got beef with?
Right, and I'm gonna be like, what's your problems? What's your problem, Kelly? Since we talking about it, what's about there? Because that didn't make any sense. Like Drew's friend,
like Celia from Color Purple, and slap their hand out on the table. Who the hell I got a problem with? Who?
Right. She really don't even got no problem with Portia. That's just forced and fake. And it's like y'all just jumping on the bandwagon.
Portia got a problem with me. I ain't got a problem with her.
Right. She said it's a one-sided beef.
Shamia got a problem because she a lap dog and she is here. She bark. You are a lap dog. You a lap dog. You are. You a lap dog, and you got imaginary beef with somebody. That shit ain't real. It's not realistic. It don't hold no water. It's like a rice strainer. You potable. It just this water just come on. It holds nothing. You have nothing, Shamia. Like what is really going on? I don't know. I don't understand Shamia and her hair. I don't understand her.
And her hair. I don't mind her hair. It's her fashion choices.
Not her hair. What the hair did to you, child?
She said she don't like her. She don't like nothing about
I don't like that hair right now. In that picture, the top picture looks like a.
It's just the way it's curled, I guess.
Yeah.
I like a little short.
I like the cut, but I just don't like the way it looks right there. It just caught me off guard. But yeah, I just don't. I'm not.
Candy said, "I'm just on her neck."
Right, like Shamia. She overshares and her story be having holes in it. Because when she said she fed the people under the interstate or whatever, and her husband
like
said,
a lie.
Here is dangerous. That man ain't smell that food in the car.
Ooh, look, I just saw right now online. It says Drew Sidora finds out her ex Ralph has a woman in the basement with him.
Oh, not the man under the stairs. Not in my house, ma'am.
They were just cooking together the other day.
Staking them out.
That's for Memorial Day.
Acting like they had hibachi doing food.
Carbon monoxide poisoning. Both of them be in there. DOA. Don't play with me.
I hope that's a lie, because like once we still live together, like take your affairs elsewhere. Go get a hotel. Don't you bring nobody.
But what kind of woman are you that you just tiptoeing in the basement? Good girl, have you no dignity?
These Porsches don't care. Portia walked through the front door and took somebody out the house. Child, please.
And Portia just scandalous. But for somebody to be in the basement with Ralph, with the kids running around upstairs and all that, any given moment.
Sound like my house. Like what?
Okay. Like, yeah, no. And then I'm telling you, that Negro would be on knocking on death's door, okay? I changed the passcode and everything. He won't be able to get out the house, okay?
Listen, after a certain point,